The Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. The drive by Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Pass to Turner. And stolen by James. To the inside. Ayton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Shots good by Turner. So, Richard, both these teams with a lot of veteran presence on the roster. How does that benefit them?
A big part of it is that vets find ways to contribute. They know their role in the team, and they will execute the assignment given.
Doncic with the steal. Pass to Reeves. Now here's James. Now Ayton. 5 to shoot. And Ayton throws it down.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
And Porter, here we go. Here's Giannis. A rebound by the Lakers.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Lakers ball.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Defense has no good answer for Ayton there, so they come at the big man and foul him.
The first one falls. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back over to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Turner with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. Here's Prince. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And it's Prince penetrating. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Doncic outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Lakers no good. Bucks trail by 3. Portis drives in. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Porter. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Prince. Back to Turner. Prince misses.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And stolen by Kuzma. It was Portis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Inside. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
And that one's good by Porter.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Hayes. And it's sent back by Turner. That shot misses. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stat for Los Angeles.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Milwaukee making a switch here.
That was your dance team. Make some noise.
The Lakers trail. Outside, Smart. To the middle. Here's Kleber. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The first free throw is good. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Back to Kleber. Outside, James. Back to Kleber. Shot clock at 3. And it's James missing. The Bucks leading. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And it's Prince penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
It's stolen by Green. On up the court. Rollins with the bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Outside for Smart. With the drive, they double him with Giannis. And stolen by Portis. To the paint. Here's Green. To the middle. Here's Portis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. And it's sent back by Prince. Portis drives in. And Portis throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Rollins. Into the lane. Here's Giannis. Giannis says, "Get off me."
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bucks making a change here. Lakers trail by 12. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys?
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Ayton. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Harris inside the line. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And the Bucks lead by 16. Turner with the steal. Down low. Sweet move. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
To the inside. Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That's what coach is asking from Ayton on the interior, to be assertive.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Rollins. Left side, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. On the wing, Reeves. Takes it inside.
Once he gets some momentum, Reeves is going right to that hoop.
Bucks leading by 15. Over in the corner, Livingston. Vanderbilt with the steal. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 9.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Harris drives in. Bucks passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Rollins got the first basket of the second half here for the Bucks.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And it's Ayton missing. Bucks leading by 15. Green left side. Inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
James. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. No one saw it coming off a finals appearance. Luka Doncic, Richard, traded to the Lakers.
I mean, we're talking about a 5-time first-team All-NBA player who was traded at just 25 years old. I've never seen it happen before. Expect Luka to have a big chip on his shoulder for the next few seasons.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers trailed by 15. It's stolen by Livingston. Down low. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Rollins got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got 6 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Lakers trailed by 21. Benson with it. Started now by Prince. And the Lakers with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 9.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the inside. Hayes, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
And he's good on the second. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Connect. Guarded by Porter. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:06 left to play here in the third. LaRavia with it. Now Smith defending. Clock at 4. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron. And here is Prince. He has 7. Here's Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Knocked loose. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. It's rebounded by Hayes. Benson with it. Back to Hachimura. LaRavia. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Bucks ahead as they end the 3rd quarter with a tremendous 17th W. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Kleber. Back to Vincent. Now Smart. Going inside. Vincent misses. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Koloko. The shot by Kleber, wide open. Offline with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Porter in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Kleber. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks with possession. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Pass to Smart. They double him with Giannis. And Kleber slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Giannis outside. Kuzma right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And here's Prince outside. Hits it from 3-point range. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Kleber with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Vincent's shot is good.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here's the Lakers. Pass to Koloko. Can't get it to fall. Porter double team. And here's Smith. The kick out to Porter. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Giannis. From deep. Kleber with the rebound. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Clearly a foul.
Team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. He's off on the second. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Porter got a piece of it.
That's why you always got to get a hand up. You never know. Marcus Smart, great anticipation and extra effort.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Number 14.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. There's Porter with the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to LaRavia. Up and in on the layup.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And the three ball is good.
3 points.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about the Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Lila Forrest will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Golden State Warriors. Curry's shot is good.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Kobe with the steal. Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And Bryant, being an active defender, credit him for going after the steal to get that break going.
Pass to Barry. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Back to LeBron. To the middle. Here's Shaq.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Back to Thompson. Here's Chamberlain. Johnson with the block. Here's LeBron. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
No question, James, is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the inside. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position. And then just muscling through.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Now here's James. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal on the wing. It's stolen by Curry. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Chamberlain. And the shot goes down.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Bryant. Still yet to score. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively. Forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Back to West. Here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Durant, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The three-pointer is right on target. Baylor's got 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Durant. Back to Curry. With 4 seconds on the clock. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. The Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. On the wing, Kobe. Scoreless thus far.
And the wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up and banks it in. Hardaway's got his first basket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against Wentz.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Davis. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Back to LeBron. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And he makes that one. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. They get a hand on it. Hardaway with the steal. Outside, Davis. Here's Thurman. Off target at the rim.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Thurman, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the Lakers call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Lakers trail by 6. Outside, Kobe. Inside. Oh, Davis down low.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Over in the corner, Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Davis. Drives to the hoop. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball. Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Baylor. Outside Worthy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Pocket 6. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the 3-ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Davis. Pass to Thurman. Now Mullen. Over Baylor. Deflected by Davis.
Lakers ball. Substitution for Los Angeles. Shaquille O'Neal. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Lakers trailed by 3. It's stolen by Mullen. And Mullen with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Warriors foul.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Warriors.
Here's Worthy. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Goodrich. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
And the Lakers making a change here.
Anthony Davis. LeBron James. Kobe Bryant.
Out to West. Shot clock at 5. Over Hardaway. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Warriors leading by 3. Hardaway goes in. Good work there as it goes. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Back to Davis. The kick out to LeBron. Outside Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lakers trail by 5. It's Davis on the wing. Bucket! Davis for 3.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Outside Mullen. Green deciding where to go with it. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on LeBron James.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Chamberlain. Thompson right side. Back to Chamberlain. And that one drops. Chamberlain got 6.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Outside, KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
And stolen by Thompson. O'Neal, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Curry on the wing. 12 points for him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And the Lakers call time here. So both teams changing it up here. The Lakers trail. It's stolen by Curry. Durant deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Davis. Bryant outside. Down low. Stolen by Durant. Pass to Curry for 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 15 points.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Thompson for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson to look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Pass to Davis. Back to Johnson. Durant with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Outside Bryant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from West. And both free throws good for West.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Bryant. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Outside Curry with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Taking 2 shots.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Warriors ahead of 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. Count that bucket. And that's now 10 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Timeout Lakers. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks so much.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
To the middle. Chamberlain with the block. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Perry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Lakers trailed by 7 to the inside. Off his foot, and the refs whistling a kick ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Kobe. Inside, and Davis throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And that one's good by Chamberlain.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Johnson outside. From deep, LeBron. James cooking from deep.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
At the line for the Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside, Davis. It's James. Outside, Davis. And stolen by Thompson. Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Now Durant. And stolen by LeBron. Davis. Got it to go off the glass. Warriors leading by 6. Curry on the drive. And down goes the 3.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
The shot is off. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Here's Barry. That does not go. Johnson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Durant. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Now Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Drained from outside.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
For 3. Curry fires. Knocks down the 3.